What is up, geeks, and welcome back to the Geek Man Cave. And on today's episode, I'm going to be doing a custom build in under an hour for £3 of Han Solo's famous DL-44. Yes, I shot first. Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's episode, I'm going to be recreating the iconic Han Solo DL-44 blaster. Yeah, that's right. The iconic weapon used by the legendary smuggler Han Solo. Just to go into a bit of detail why I'm making this build. 2 weeks ago was Philly Comic-Con, and I had a bit of a nightmare. The night before Comic-Con, I realised that the stuff for my cosplay of Star-Lord and Groot didn't come in the mail, so we had to do a quick panic build. So Harry's under costume for the Groot costume was a Chewbacca pyjama set from the Disney shop. So I thought, awesome, we'll do Chewie and Han Solo. But what I really wanted was the DL-44. So I ended up making a junk build of this DL-44 Han Solo blaster. Now this, guys, was just built on a whim of the night. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. That's why I didn't film it. So I decided, let's do a custom video for one. Now, guys, this is where it gets cool, because I ended up going to the pound shop later that day. While in the pound shop, and I found this at the back of the shop. Look at this. It's a policeman's special police force pistol. But look at that shape. That is exactly the same shape as the DL-44. You've got the standard pistol grip here. You've got the extra box ammo compartment. Even the way that there's an old school pistol effect here. So as soon as I saw this is where this video came in, guys. I thought, if I take this, plus a few other bits and bobs, I could do a real nice job of that DL-44 blaster. So I picked this up for, yes, you guessed it, £1. So that was £1, so I picked up that. While also in the shop, I found this blowpipe dart, which comes into 2 sections. And I thought these would be perfect to do the barrels for the top and the scope. It's even got the little scopey bit at the end. Again, guys, it's from the pound shop, so you guessed it, another £1. I'm on £2. And the last thing I needed was the funnel end of the gun with the holes I drilled in. So I just picked up a flexi funnel. So yes, this is one of those funnels you just use for the car to put oil in your car. But the end is what I like. It's this shape that I'm going to cut, drill some holes in, pop it on the end. So guys, what I'm going to attempt to do today is mainly using these 3 items. 3 items, pound shop equals £3. Now I'm going to be using some items I've got to lay around the house as well. Mainly things to make the item. But I'm hoping just to use these 3 items. And if I can, I should be able to pull off the DL-44 blaster for just £3. So, £3, under an hour. Never tell me the odds. Let's get building. Hey guys, so here's the build. So what I decided to do was to take the parts together and see what they were like together. I removed the nozzle using my drill bit saw, just to fit on the end, and went with the glue stick. So guys, as you can see here, all I'm doing is measuring different parts onto different ends, just to get that right size, using a picture of the DL-44 just to give me a bit of a reference. So I tried putting the bits on, got a bit of foam board because that worked well in the last one, and because it's a flat surface of the gun, it would stick on really well. Once I was happy with all the pieces, it's time to get the hot glue gun out. Now what I found here, guys, is that some of the parts were just too long, so I ended up cutting them off to make it smaller. Hot gluing it back in, I was pretty happy then with the finished product. Quick, running out of time, stick all the bits on. I used the other part of the funnel just to stick on the end. Hot glued a few more bits, just to give it that effect. Now for the spray. I always do a quick spray of primer. This will give it a better paint job in the end. So I'm using just normal grease primer and then going over with a nice matte black. To finish it off, I decided to use a chrome spray. Actually, I've covered up the gun and I'm going over the nozzle part of the gun now. This effect really worked well because it brought out those little tiny holes that I drilled through using the drill bit. Then all it was a case of turning the gun around in the bag, the other way around. You could use masking tape for this, guys, to cover it up to get a better job. But as I was rushing against the clock and trying to do this even with spraying on the clock, I thought I'd just wrap it up in an old plastic bag and hopefully that would work. So to finish off, I put some silver spray into the cap, and then I just used a normal paintbrush, dry brushing it just to give it that nice metallic worn effect. To finish off, I just use a bit of acrylic poster paint, mix some red and black to get a brown to paint over that end. Leave it to dry and use the finished product. So all done, and I am really impressed with how this came out. As you can see, it's a much cleaner job here, guys. Much cleaner job. As you can see, this is the part for the gun. What I did then was I used my drill bit to cut off the end of the pistol. Again, I used the same technique as I used for my first DL-44. This is the turning part of the glue stick, and this is a part of the blow dart we had. This part was then hot glued in and drilled down the side. This part worked really well because we wanted something that had this effect. So all I did was cut the part off the funnel and used it there, stuck on brilliantly. Foam board here and here, again, that worked really easy and was really quick to do. The funnel here, again, the same style. And I use one of my old things there. Now I'm really happy how this turned out. It's smaller than my the original one I built, you can see. But looking at it, this is a much nicer paint job, and I think the paint bottom worked really well. So there we go, guys. A DL-44 iconic Star Wars blaster for £3, less than an hour. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want to see more videos, please hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the Geek Man Cave Twitter and Facebook page. And remember, it's your cave, your rules.